If there's anything in the world that the James Bond movies are famous for, apart from the tall British actors who play the spy and the beautiful locales, the beautiful cars, and the humor, of course, apart from the gadgets, the Bond movies are also famous for another thing: the Bond girls. My god, these beautiful women from almost all over the world who have their own sense of femininity, grace, and sometimes even their action avatar is visible on screen. The Bond girls have been one of the many reasons why people actually watch the James Bond movies. From Ursula Andress to even Ana de Armas in the recent movie No Time to Die, almost every Bond girl has added her own sense of creativity, or let's say persona, into the Bond series. Some of them have been effective damsels in distress, some of them have been good action avatars, strong characters, and also sometimes even femme fatales. Today I, John Matthew, want to actually combine all these Bond girls into one video and rank them in order of the best Bond girls. Yes, this is the third video in the Bond series, and after this, few more James Bond videos shall follow suit. Before we even get started, I would request you guys to please subscribe to my channel because it gives me motivation when you people actually watch my videos and comment on them. So without any further delays, guys, let's begin with the video about the best Bond girls ranked. Number 5 on my list here is the Bond girl from License to Kill, Lupe Lamora. Played fabulously by Talisa Soto, she happens to be one of the most beautiful looking Bond girls ever. This particular Bond girl is accurately, to me, the best portrayal of the damsel in distress, who happens to also look very, very charming in each of the scenes that she was in this movie. A very underrated Bond girl from a very underrated Bond movie as well. This is number 5 for me, Lupe Lamora from License to Kill. Up here on number 4 is Pam Bouvier from License to Kill. Played fabulously by Carey Lowell, she happened to be the American contact that Bond was supposed to basically be in touch with so as to get to Sanchez. A Bond girl who is actually the embodiment of something very strong but also very, very flawed. She was one of the most underrated Bond girls of that time. So this is number 4 for me, Pam Bouvier from License to Kill. Number 3 on my list is Elektra King from The World Is Not Enough. Played very nicely by Sophie Marceau. Look at her. She's probably one of the most beautiful Bond girls to ever exist, and the idea that she was the main antagonist of the movie still blows my mind off. This is number 3 for me, Elektra King from The World Is Not Enough. Number 2 on my list is Tatiana Romanova from Russia with Love. My goodness, this is the Bond girl why I actually fell in love with the James Bond movies. I mean, just look at her. She is the perfect embodiment of a very beautiful actress. It's funny how she didn't even know English and she had her lines dubbed in English because she is originally from Italy and she does not speak English. This Bond girl is perhaps one of the most beautiful and charming Bond girls of all time. This is number 2 for me, Tatiana Romanova from Russia with Love. And now, the best of them all, Natalya Simonova from GoldenEye. There are so many things that I would like to say about this particular Bond girl. She was one of the first Bond girls that I actually got infatuated with. Now, I'm confessing something very personal here, but she is the most beautiful Bond girl to me, who was actually one of the strongest ones as well. Apart from just being a damsel in distress, she was also very helpful to Bond. This is number 1 for me, Natalya Simonova from GoldenEye.